Here we are on Liberty Street with the protest that we thought would have fizzled out 3 weeks ago, and what they said were confusing, fragmented topics that lead people to nowhere. At this point, it looks like it went planetary, with revolutions going on in Rome, England, and all over the place. And what do these people want? What do they actually want that they're not getting? Are they willing to work for it? Are they willing to fight for it? Are they willing to die for it?
Okay, well, I mean, there's so many people here with a multitude of agendas, and I as well, but my most important one is renewable resources, and I feel like that's the most tangible thing that can be a result of any of this chaotic circus. You know, I don't view it as a circus, but many do. And you know, there are things we can do already. Like, we have the technology to make cars run off of water. You know, we don't make that easily accessible to people because it's just such a monopoly in order not to. And we have spray cans that can spray solar panels on the back of almost any material. Like, I could turn your jacket into a solar panel, and that's amazing. There's just so many things. I've met so.
Your thoughts are that the technologies that we have now available to us aren't really used properly, and the government or whoever's managing the money isn't funding these new ideas and new concepts to put them into being applied.
Right. I mean, it can be applied. It's just we need more creative people in the industry and less corporate-minded individuals that are just worried about, you know, the greed. I mean, in the next 10 years, I expect a major change in the automobile industry. Like, either we're gonna go in and clean out those heads and put more creative individuals and imaginative people, because that's what we need. We need the imagination in order to make this possible.
Well, you know, like, natural laws kind of eventually someone else will come in, like the guy from Telsa Automotive, the guy that's
Right, like the Telvatron, Tesla coils, right.
Right, you know, so eventually certain things aren't going to work. And the technologies you're talking about that aren't being utilized today, I think have a lot to do with 10 years ago or 15 years ago, people were sent to school or for these other jobs, to be a Wall Streeter, to be a realtor, to be I'm not sure what, Mr. Bloomberg, all right, to be a politician and a lawyer,
Yeah.
all right? And the thing is that you don't have people going to school with to come out to be an engineer, let's say, or an entrepreneur that wants to be an engineer. You know, you're talking, this is what you need. This is what we're outsourcing to different countries that aren't really using it to our advantage.
Right, it's almost set in stone that their little instilled way of life is instilled at them at a young age, and it's kind of almost set in stone about what, you know, they'll be, and it's kind of sad.
Is when he's on the drum.
Oxford, Mississippi. I'm up here because I was watching it on the internet just like everyone else, and I think these kids have a lot of guts, and that's why I came up here, just to feel the energy that they're kicking out. Some of the bravest kids I've ever seen. Ask me something.
So what is it what are the problems that you're here to stand up or to change? You have a small business, right? A small business?
Yeah, I've been in business for 10 years. I can't think of anything external that has changed except for my numbers have gone down. Just like all my neighbors, every business in the neighborhoods where I work, everybody is doing about half what they used to do. And it all started about a year and a half, 2 years ago. So something is wrong. Nobody has money to spend, so they don't come into my place. I had a big working class clientele, and of course I own a bar. I think when the working guy is broke, why would he come in my bar and spend $3 on a beer when he can go get a six-pack for $4 and sit at home,
So blue-collar workers that were your main
Well, and college kids too. I'm in a college town. And that's a good barometer right there, actually.
You got to trickle up from the bottom.
Oh, absolutely.
If you feed the bottom dwellers, it creates the middle class, which
Absolutely.
creates the upper class.
Well, if you think about it, and I don't know too much about economy, but I know that, like, for example, when construction stops, and a lot of my clientele work in, carpet installers, construction workers, guys like that, when their work stops, they don't have any money. They don't come spend it with me, and then I don't have any money, and then my tax dollars don't go anywhere because I'm not paying any taxes. And so it starts from the bottom, works its way up, not the opposite.
So you're saying basically we need to help the bottom part, instead of the middle class, but those lower classes to have the money to be able to spend it in anything. And it not necessarily has to be that they have to bail out the real estate or the building. It seems that's the only thing that they're working on.
I don't believe in bailouts at all, period.
A loan is a loan that you pay back.
It seems like nobody's paying back much, but I don't know. I don't know that much about that part of it. Right now, I hear the president talking about infrastructure and building bridges and these sorts of